Hello class, Professor H here. What are we doing today? Well, I'm going to show you some tools that are going to help you to do your research for your transfer colleges for the final course project. So we're going to do three things today. One is we're going to take a look at the Suny transfer page. Then we're going to take a look at the ACT transfer page for Dutchess Community College from the ACT Center. And then we'll just take a look at an example of a transfer admission page at a college. In this case, we're going to use Suny New Paltz as an example. So let's get started. Let me share my screen with you. Okay, so you should now see my screen. All right, so one of the tools that you can use to look up schools is basically Google. Now, most students from DCC want to transfer to a SUNY school or State University of New York College. So what I would recommend that you do is the following, is to Google SUNY transfer. As you can see, SUNY actually has a page dedicated to giving information about transfer admission and the transfer process. So let's go ahead and click on it. So here it is, the SUNY transfer page. And what I usually recommend students to do is to click on the right-hand side here where it says Programs, this tab. So go ahead and click on it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down and you're going to click undergraduate programs, meaning bachelor's level programs. And then you can search colleges by major. Now, this is one of the ways in which you can look for SUNY schools to transfer to is you have a major in mind, and so therefore you want to go to a school that has your major. So usually what I like to do is just to use the keyword search. So what I do is I click on select degree level bachelor's. And let's say you want to study psychology. So you just put psychology in the keyword and then click search. And then what's going to happen is all of the different psychology and psychology related programs are going to show up. So here it is right here, psychology. So if I click on it, boom, look at that. All the different colleges that have psychology programs show up. Now let's say you're scrolling down, you're like, ooh, SUNY New Paltz, you know, I really want to go there. You know, it's close by, it's a good school. I've heard they have a reputable psychology program. So go ahead and click on it. And it will take you to the SUNY New Paltz webpage. Now, rather than searching through SUNY New Paltz's webpage, what I would suggest you do is one other thing. Let's see, let's get out of here. So let's go back to Google. And what you're gonna do is search for SUNY New Paltz transfer. And most SUNY schools, and actually most colleges or universities, should have what is called a transfer student page. So as you can see, New Paltz actually has one. So if you click on it, it'll take you to the SUNY New Paltz transfer page. So this is information for only transfer students like yourselves. So as you can see here, it has admission requirements, the dates and deadlines. So it gives you some interesting information. It also gives you a what's called a transfer course equivalency data bank, which is going to be very important. Most colleges and universities have a transfer data bank. So let's first take a look at the requirements. So you want to go to SUNY New Paltz, so how do you get in? What are the admission requirements? So if you click on it, here we go. So here they are. Preliminary transfer admission consideration. So in order to get into SUNY New Paltz, you need to have a 2.75 minimum grade point average. And it says here, if you have less than 45 credits, that they are going to take into consideration your high school transcript. But if you have more, they won't even look at it. So if you end up earning an associate's from Dutchess, they won't even look at your high school transcript, right? They're going to go solely on your grades and your GPA at Dutchess Community College. All right, it's saying here that you can apply using the SUNY application, which I would highly recommend. The SUNY application is very easy to use. And guess what? If you get an associate's degree from Dutchess, you can apply to up to 7 SUNY schools for free. Now, this is very important. You might remember in my previous lecture that I mentioned something about restricted majors. So as you can see, there are certain majors that have additional admission requirements. So for example, let's say you want to go to New Paltz and you want to study adolescent education. Well, what are the requirements? So it says here, oh, adolescent education, you actually need to have a minimum GPA of 3.0, and you have to have a B or better in both English 101 and 102. So as you can see, there are additional admission requirements. Now for psychology, you'll notice that there's also additional requirements. So for psychology, it's still the 275 grade point average, but then it says here you must have a C or better in general psychology, and you have to complete at least one math course with a grade of C or better, a college level math course. And as you can see, it also has the transfer application due dates. In this case, if you want to apply for the following fall, you have to do it by May 1st. And if you wanted to transfer this coming spring, you'd have to do it by December 1st. Now, there's one other thing I want to show you, and it's the Transfer Course Equivalencies Data Bank. So if we click on this, so each college should have what is called a transfer data bank of some kind. And basically what it does is it tells you what your course is going to transfer as when you go to another school. So let's go ahead and click on it for a moment. So it says here you can view by school, so we'll do that, view by school. We want SUNY community colleges, and look at this, there's Dutchess Community College. So let's say you took, well, let's see, LAH 100. Let's say LAH 100. You want to see if it transfers to SUNY New Paltz. So let's scroll down. Oh boy, it's way down here. LAH 100. Whoop. And there it is. Yep. So LAH 100 transfers as their ELT 000. So this course will transfer to SUNY New Paltz. And you can look up really any of your classes. So if you want to see if, let's say, a particular psychology course will transfer, here it is, psychology. So let's say you take adolescent psychology at DCC, and this is showing that it'll either transfer as an education or a psychology course. In this case, actually a junior level, which is interesting. Okay. So again, what you're going to want to do is that once you find some schools that you want to apply to, is to basically Google New Paltz transfer admission, Oneonta transfer admission, Buffalo transfer admission, and they should have a page that has all of the information there. Now, there's only one more thing that I want to show you. So what I want you to do is to go to Google and to put DCC ACT, or the DCC ACT Center. So go ahead and click search, and it will take you to the Academic Career and Transfer Office, which is the place where I work. So if you click on this and you eliminate all the pop-ups, as you can see, it has right here a link for transfer planning. So if you click on it, it'll take you to the transfer planning page. Now, if you keep scrolling down, you're going to see this events page. So if you click on it, it'll take you to all the different transfer events for this semester. Now, some of these events would be, there are like virtual college visits that occur that you can attend through Zoom. What else do we have here? We have some virtual transfer fairs this semester. And this is probably the most important thing. We have what is called an advisor in residency program. That is, we have a transfer counselor meet with our DCC students for consultation appointments to go over your transcript, to basically tell you what you would need to do to get into their college. They can answer questions about financial aid, scholarships, things of that nature. So one thing that I would definitely encourage you all to do is to take advantage of the advisor in residency program, some of the other events like the virtual college fairs. We also have, where is it? We also have some virtual college visits. Yeah, here we go, virtual college visit schedule. If you click here, it'll tell you we have colleges and universities really from all over the nation that are coming to talk to people like you, potential transfer students. So again, in conclusion, use the SUNY transfer page, use the individual college transfer pages to get more information about what's expected of you in order to transfer to that particular school, and go to our ACT Center transfer planning page to take advantage of some of the services and events that we have to offer. All right, folks, so those are just a few tools to be aware of as you research for your final course project. All right, see you all later. Bye-bye.